The mission of the Beverly Carter Foundation was happenstance. Honestly, we were dealt this hand in life, and we very much so from the moment it happened until now, we both are very fully aware that things happen, bad things happen all the time. It's how you move forward that it defines your character. When we came forward with an official nonprofit 501c3 Beverly Carter Foundation, we just needed to kind of get out there that not only is our mission to improve real estate agent safety, for me, my biggest mission was not only to make sure that everyone gets home safe at night, but for their families to have their realtor family member come home safe every night.
Boundary setting is basically identifying behaviors of someone else that you are or are not willing to accept. So in our field as realtors, we have to deal with people who want instant gratification. And so that comes from, they call us late at night, they want to see a house immediately, they have rude or harsh attitudes. We have to deal with a lot of things, and so we as an industry as a whole need to find a way to set these boundaries and then all of us implement them.
Consumers have never had the access that they have now to all the real estate data and information, which is great, but they also have that kind of access to us as agents. And that's great too, but it can also be dangerous. So as agents, the more and more that we get out in front of the consumers, whether it's to market our listings, pick up buyers, or market ourselves as agents, then the more they see us and the more the appearance of those boundaries disappear. And it's really important for us when anyone inquires on a property or wants to go see a house or something like that, that we set those boundaries at the first phone call. I'm sure all of you have experienced working with someone who in the end turned out that they weren't pre-approved or pre-qualified. It was just a huge waste of time. So it's better all around for us because it saves us time and money. So for my team, we put it in the agreement in our contract to work together. They're not allowed to go out to a property without verifying that they're pre-approved, verifying the identity, meeting with them in their office first. So we've actually put those boundaries in place as part of our employee manual.
As a real estate agent and a lot of other industries, you may end up working 24/7, and so that we were talking about how to be a mother and be active and be engaged, but then also work real estate as a full-time agent. And so the suggestion came up to make a schedule, and that's really not how I am. I'm kind of fly by the seat of my pants, kind of do whatever as it comes. Work in some white space, so some available time that you'll have just open in your calendar, that if someone calls you and needs to see a showing, you can do that, or if your daughter gets sick and you need to run a daycare, you can do that. You have that white space built in your calendar. So what I've done is taken those times and plug them in at the exact same times during the week so that I know kind of what I have available. It also has helped though my husband and closing coordinator and those around me kind of know like when I have things that are going on.
When it comes to business, I'm very straightforward with where we will meet, how we will meet, what our purpose is for being there, because for me time is valuable, and that boundary setting for me is all about time. When you've got too many irons in the fire, you need to kind of keep on the course, So professional boundary setting for me is that it's planning and knowing, making sure that people know who you are, where you're coming from, and taking that seriously.
Making sure that someone is pre-approved before they come and you show them a house, that's a boundary that I think that we should set. Not taking phone calls at 9 p.m. is a boundary that I think that we should set. One of the biggest fears for agents is that people will think they're rude or that they're not working or they're going to make someone upset. but it's all about the way that you present these boundaries. So instead of saying, don't call me after 6 p.m., you could say, I'm available until 6 tomorrow if you know someone is going to be calling. So it's just the way that we present these boundaries. Boundaries seems like a negative word, but really I feel like they're crucial things that we as an industry need to implement.